All right, let's see how this is going. All right. All right then, let's see. Testing 1, 2, 3. We got 8 hands. Got my little workspace here. Okay. So right now I'm just going through and setting up the stream. Now let's see. So this is just a test stream before I actually get going. I'm just testing the cameras. It looks like it won't let me. Okay. So I have to pick between the two cameras. Doesn't let me stream from both cameras at once. It looks like some sort of Logitech kick in the pants here. So Right, so right now I'm just trying to get the buddy cameras working. Because it looks like it's not allowing me to use more one cameras at a time. Which would be disappointing. It will mean that I have to do a little bit more mouse work than I expected. But let's see how things go. Right, so let's see. Let me see how I'm doing in YouTube. Alright, so it looks like I'm doing something. I'm up. I am up. I'm doing something. Looks like I'm up. I am up. Okay, so I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna get some water and I'll be right back. And then we can start building away here. Okay, so I got somebody. Oh, they came and they took off. So, okay, let me get something to drink, and I'll be right back. Ha! Okay, everybody, just give me a moment. I'm just getting started. I'm just sending some notifications out because I don't have fancy shiznit. I have only power arm. So I'm literally just sending things out one by hand to people that to my stream followers, and I have to do that manually. There's no automatic way of doing this, you know. And then the thing is, you know, I have to do, after I'm done, I have to like delete everything because the stream is very, very long, and I just started getting everything working right. So I apologize for that. So I just got it all working. Okay. Hey, how you do? Hey. Okay, so yeah, so you can see my table, right? Yeah, you can see me. Hey. All right, I just want to make sure you can see things on the. Yeah, so let me just, I'm going to be building a couple models here. So I'm just going to get started, and I'm going to be doing it from the base up. So I have some tools here to get started, okay? So I'm going to build this guy right here. This is a unique model that was given to people that support the Warhammer streaming website. And I was lucky to get this as the very first, among the first supporters of the first year of the service. So this is the kit. It is tournament legal. Yeah, because see, it's all about the manual. If it doesn't have the manual, it's not tournament legal. So yeah, so all right, now I'm gonna be opening the glue here. So I got a new bottle of glue from them. I never opened one of these before. So here I go. Let me see. So let's see. I never opened one of these before, so I have no clue what I'm doing here. Ah, whoa, shit. It just pops right out. All right, and you're good to go. So, so first thing I usually what I like to do is I take these and put them in soapy water to remove any oil from the mold, right? But we're not gonna do that now. I'm just gonna jump right in. This stuff is that I'm using here is pretty strong, so it should work its way through the little bit of oil that's on this model. And I just took it apart. I mean, just put it. There you go. Get it. Go back in there like you belong. Okay. All right. I might need to fix this guy. I just popped this needle knot off, and I might need to do it. And this camera, supposedly it's a 4K camera. It's not doing so well. We'll see. I might need to adjust it, but anyway. Well, I have a 1080p. Well, 720. It's supposed to be 4K, but yeah, I think I had to also disable the zoom on it. But anyway, so let me get this thing started. So, Manuel, let's see. Alright, recommends to start by taking off the guy from the screw. So you know what's number 1, which is this model right here. So you're just gonna snip it away. I got these snips at Amazon. They were like El Cheapo. So let's do an expensive hobby El Cheapo way. That's what I'm doing here. So I got a pair of these two guys for snipping bits for, you know, $4. Okay. Alright, I get all the snippies. Did I get all the snippies? Okay, so we got the first piece out. Alright, and then it wants the little thing sticking out, number 9. Let me see where number 9 is. Ah, there it is. Okay, so I'm sorry I missed what you said. Yeah. See, some people actually paint them here. That's not a good idea. Okay, so let's see. Number 2. This is number 2. So let's get number 2 out. Alright, so we got these guys ready to go. Let me close this tube of goodness there. Alright, so we got this thing out. We got this. We got the arm. And we got the base. So we're going to be doing step 1 first. Well, step 1A. So I'm just going to be doing this first, okay? So first, let's take a look at what we have here and see if the parts need any cleaning. So let's take out some blades. Again, dollar store special. Let's not have blades flying around all over the place here. Okay, great success. 0 blades flying around in the air. Oh, so let's flying blades! Exactly. Yeah, Exacto Storm. Yes, nobody expects Exacto Storm. Okay, so let's get this guy in here. I kind of like just went with the settings here, and I feel awful. I cannot see people's messages. I don't even know how to get in Streamlabs and get that set up yet. I just open up my my streaming software, right? And I just kicked the door and got started. But everybody enjoy your chatting with each other. I cannot see it, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, but maybe something else to keep track of, and I'll set it up later. I can set it up with the studio I have running, right? I could put the shots on screen. I just kicked the door and got started, so I apologize, everybody. So let's see. So let's get this thing done. So first things first, we need to clean this guy up. So let's see if this thing will focus. So I have to take off the little nib. That's a little nib on it. So let's get the little nib off. And you should not do what I'm doing. You should never cut towards yourself. So let's do it the right way, which is away from yourself. Because little slices of yourself is not good to have happen. Okay. So we got this guy cleaned up a little bit. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh. There you go. Now we all can see. The camera decided to start cooperating. Let's see what sins this guy has when it comes to coming out of the thing. Okay, and you guys can't see. There you go. There you go. I'm just removing a little bit of plastic on top. Hopefully not slicing myself. Okay. The funny thing is that the recommended tool from Warhammer, right? It's actually a very dull piece of metal. They just rub it against it, the models, to get rid of mold lines and things. And I can see their wisdom because you can't cut yourself with that. You know, what I'm doing right now is a little bit on the risky side. All right, so let's see. Let's see if I can get this thing cleaned up. Okay, so that's good. So we got these two parts ready to get glued. Alright, so this one is said it kind of sticks out in front of here. Like that. I can hear you, hello. Okay. Storm Exacto Blades. Okay, let's see. Now it's okay, wow. Perfect. We got a perfect little drop in there. So now I'm gonna take this guy and put it in here, and I should mate these two parts together. Perfect. Perfect. Almost as if I know what I'm doing. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I do. So let's take a look. Let's clean this guy up over here on the side. There you go. Let's see. Let's see. Let's get this thing going over here. There you go. So I've got the mold lines removed. Yeah, this is the base over here, whatever it is. So this is just the where it stands. So he's standing on a statue. So if you see over here, he's standing on a statue. So here's more of the view. All right, and bloody hell. I almost lost the arm. Okay. So this is perfectly welded in. So this goes on this side. So I have to clean this up a little bit here. So let's do that. Come on, camera, focus. Focusing your focus. Let's get this thing going. Yeah, I think I gotta end up getting a DSLR camera and then manually focus it as I go and drive everybody nuts and myself. Let's see. And then this guy goes in there like that. So this is the current step I'm in. So, alright, so let's get this guy over here going. There you go. Just requires a little bit of wetting. And then you can just put in the arm in place. There you go. There we go. Oh, fudge. Fudge. So I blow on it, we blow off some of the extra liquid I have in there. Well, this guy these guys are a lot bigger, but this is an individual unit, and the Warhammer miniature size is 28 millimeters. So that's from feet to eyes is what the eye size of each figurine, a average human would be. That's what the scale means. Feet to eyes. So this is the actual sniper. What I'm building here is a sniper that is looking from up high to take his shot. Yeah, it's because those are the immortal big ass the big big tools guys wearing the armor. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab myself a different type of glasses and I'll be right back, because I thought I had it on the table but I do not. Alright, I'll be right back, I swear. I just can't see that well. Alright. This will let me see deep inside of the model. Okay. Let's see if I can. Have I cut myself yet? Let's see. Because you don't share blood if you do not shed blood while building Warhammer. You have to make the proper sacrifice to the spirits. So let's see. Okay. Just moving a little bit extra plastic there. Alright, so let me skip forward to the next part I need to get going, and that is part number 3. This is the big sniper weapon with the big silencer attached. The big silencer, because when you are in a war zone, you do not want to attract the wrong attention. Alright, now I'm not gonna bother drilling the hole for this guy. Some people do that, but I'm not gonna bother. It's not that bad. You can always say it's battle damage. It's battle damage, but you'd be surprised. I mean, I remember the days where the models were made out of metal, and if someone got you really upset, you can put a dreadnought model made out of metal, put in a sock, and hit them with it. Dreadnought's like a 3-inch model made out of metal. They used to be made out of metal. So if you put that in a sock, you hit someone with them, yeah, you're gonna have problems. Anyway, so here's his hand. Is here. I already cut myself using the unadvised technique of cutting towards myself, but it's okay. Like I said, you have to make the proper sacrifice to the Warhammer gods. So this guy will somehow attach to him. Oh, I like here, like that. Oh, like that. And if the stars are aligned, I can get it on here. So my goal is to get this hand, this arm, and this hand to line up. Oh gosh. Oh, this is okay. So I think I got it. Okay. So let's get the gluing going. So it wants to glue this first. All right. This is quite possibly the least forgiving model of theirs, because I've done a lot of models of theirs, and they're usually their standard models are very forgiving, right? This one says no. It says hold my beer. You're gonna need to rethink everything, because this one is doing this combining two different joints. They have to meet at the same place, to work right. And I think I made it happen. I think. So if I can get this stupid camera to decide that focusing is in its best interest. Focus, you fool. We can see that I succeeded in putting it in right. Well, this is an executor rifle. This thing can actually hurt tanks. So the silencer is huge, which is appropriate. And then this is like I would guess that's that's 18 inches, and probably that I guess is 36 inches. All right. Yeah, it's supposedly like a 50. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a 50 cal, but actually, it's in the sci-fi world. It's actually like you're finding miniature rockets. Why not? If you're gonna do it, why not? Okay. All right. So then I got that. Now I get number 5. Okay. So far, only minor cuts. Okay. So let's see. I think I'm gonna go and get the Warhammer official knee molding, so I don't cut myself. Okay, so we got this guy here. So far, no parts on the floor, so we're winning. Son, are you winning? Let's say yes. So far, I am winning. I have the same number of digits that I started with. Mostly. You want to have all your same digits? Oh gosh. For a dollar store blade, it's actually way sharper than I'm used to. Yeah, well, this is what happened. This is dollar store stuff. I don't spare any expense. Yeah. Let's see, now I have to put snipey head. Oh fudge. Snipey head in. Snipey head. Snipey head. Oh snipey. Looking down the sights. Perfect. Like that. Like that. So let's see. Let's get the glue going. Let's get the glue going. I'm actually very happy with this glue dispenser. It's this is from GW. I had to give it to them that this is actually very good. The only problem with it is the keeping it on here, but that's something I can resolve with a little bit of other glue on it. But when it comes to control and precision of delivery of the drops, I can't say it can't get any better than this. Okay, for $8 is worth every penny. Look at that. Ha! He's looking down the weapon. Looking down at the target. See? I have a little mold lines I have to deal with, but I already spent enough blood today. So let's see. So we got his head, we got that going, and now we get his other arm and his other tool. So number 4. Okay, you have to put the cap back on the little glue. Cap it. All right, so now we get to little snipey hand. Snipey hand. Number 4 and then number 7. Number 4 and number 4 and number 7. Okay, so let's make this happen. Don't get the GW plastic snippers because they're insanely priced. I think like they're $50. And these $3, $4 a pair at Amazon deal I got here are they're doing a fair bit. They're doing pretty good. Okay, now we get the intense cut. Intense cut done. So let's see if we can lower this down because I'm gonna be doing some surgery here, and I want you to see the madness I'm doing here. So let's now have a blade storm. Exact blade storm now. Okay, so we got this arm here, and his arm seems to be bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. Did I miscut this guy? No. So let's put it in to see how it goes first. Because this guy's gonna go in here. Yeah. It's its own piece. Yep, this is why I said earlier that this model is quite a chore. Okay, so this actually needs to be cut flush. Yeah, it's one of those. But I told you already that this model is quite in the extreme end of the series. There you go. So this one. There you go. So this one. Oh, you see, it fits perfectly in there. So I have to now make a glue mania happen here. So let's put Blade Storm away. And let the glue mania begin. This is one of their very advanced kits, so. Ooh, and there you go. And then in here. Go in there. Okay. So I can get this guy in. Now, let's get this guy in here. Okay. Now I like to use this type of glue instead of super glue because it prevents you from becoming part of the model. By using this type of glue. So this what does, it actually makes the plastic melt to glue. Wow, this is looking very well. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, and you know what I have to say? It's almost as if I know what the fuck I'm doing. Alright, so we got this guy going. Now we have to get his other accessories. He needs to get a scope on. Where's the scope? Number 6. Number 6. Where is your scope? Okay, there's the scope. Let's recap this guy. So numero 6. And I'm on purpose cutting a little bit far away from the mating point. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We got this guy over here. So I think I ended up getting a dedicated DSLR with a micro lens. Okay, let's see. There you go. Alright. So far, 3 cuts on my finger. And this guy is going to be cleaned up. Okay. Let's take a look at this mat here. So this guy's pretty good. So let's see. There you go. Okay, we got this guy ready to be mounted now. So he needs to go in that little hole. Okay. Time to do a surgical insertion of glue. Or should I say plastic solvent. Alright, get a nice little drop in there. Okay, and that looks bloody good. You got its objective going. Okay, and now to clean up the knife on the back for his back. Or should I say side? So it's thigh weapon number 1. You want to make sure your thighs are well armed. So let's see, let's get this thing going. Okay. Yeah, and he can, and then he can just, since he's like, these guys, the assassins, are trained from birth to be assassins. Okay, where's this thing gonna go? What the? No scope. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this. I have to make this thing work. I have to get this thing back here and connect to his head. Okay, so let's make this happen. So let's see. Yeah. A little backpack dagger thing. Now I've got that thing ready to go. And now I have to get this thing for his comms. Yeah, these are absolutely tiny details. You know? Yeah. This is quite possibly the tiniest mod I've ever seen in Warhammer 40k, detail-wise. It makes me want to use a jeweler's loop on it, but I somehow pulled that off perfectly. So that looks like good. Looks good. Oh my gosh, that looks so awesome. So there is his blade and his backpack right there, and this kind of just refuses to ever focus. Alright, so far so good. And now we need to add his sidearm. Okay, let's see. Always keep the blade somewhere you can see it to make sure you don't add more blood to the blood god. Okay. More blood for the blood gods. Okay, so now I have to get this thing off of here somehow. So let's go with that. And that looks amazingly well. That okay. Alright, sling this up a little bit. And then this attaches somewhere over here on his thigh. Okay, let's see. So, okay. So it's supposed to be the opposite of this guy. But how is it supposed to attach? It's just going to against his thigh like that? Let's see. Okay, I see what I need to do. Okay, so let's get this thing going. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see. Ah, perfect. Okay, that's good. All right, so we're done with 1 and 2. Okay. Next, we need to worry about. Now, these parts I'm gonna cut them off for now. But I don't think I'm going to put them in until I paint the model. because they're gonna be covering it. Okay, so I'm just gonna show them what they look like. So okay. Let me just put. Alright, so these two pieces are in front of the model, and I want to paint it, so I'm gonna probably put these in later. But I'll take them off for now, just so I can see what they look like. Okay. So let's do this part first. Okay. There you go. So now we got this part loose, and then this part is gonna live. Okay, let's see how this guy goes. Okay. So I want to paint this separately, but we'll see. Okay, so this is gonna be touching this little bit here, and then touching. Where's the secondary point of contact? What the? Okay, so this guy's gonna live on this nub right there. And then the secondary point of contact. Oh, the secondary point. Okay, so this one I can't do right now. So this is the one I have to do first. It's this guy. So let me cut it out first. So let's cut this guy right up. There you go. Since this is a ruins part, I don't have to worry about doing it so perfectly because it's a ruined statue. Okay, it's attached. Still got two more places to go. Alright, there you go. So now we got this part free. So this one goes in first, and then this part is gonna live in front of him like this. So this little sniper nest that he set up on the ruins of a Sister of Battles Saint. Aha! See, this part goes right here like that. See? And then this other one will go over here and attach to this little knobby over there like that. Okay. Yeah, and then so this part is, as you see, he's shooting like between the little opening of her face, right? And then I have to cut this guy. Let me put it aside for now. So let me clean this bit up a little bit. So let's see where I need to do some cleaning of the nubbings. And let's clean this little nubbing right there. There you go. My little nubbing is gone. Okay. That's good. Nubbing gone. Okay, here's another nubbing. Okay. Let's not add more blood to the blood gods. Ah. Oh shoot. Okay. That's okay. Scarred it a little bit, but it's okay. This is, after all, a piece of war damage piece of feature. Okay, that's good enough. Okay. Okay, let's get this little nubbing over here. There you go. Perfect. Okay, there's another knobbing over here. Okay. These blades from dollar store are actually quite insanely sharp. Okay, so then I have one little knobbing right here. So let's see how we're gonna get this little knobbing going. Hey, good night, man. Okay. Got this guy cleaned up. I got this guy almost done. Then I have one little knobbing over here that's left over. And I think, yeah, fortunately, this is where the other side mates. So this little knobbing has to be cleaned up a little bit. Okay. Alright. So let's fit it. Where it needs to live. It needs to live right here like that. Right? And that allows the other part to go from the other side and then connect the two. And then, oh wow, this is the way it's supposed to look like. So let me just slot this guy in again, so I can show you guys what is the final model gonna look like. See? Oh, look at this. See? So, alright. We got a little final knobbing. And then I'm gonna build the top. And then I'm gonna call it a night, okay? So let me just get the last part out. And then we're gonna call it a night, guys. Oh, y'all, have a good night. Wherever you are. Let's get some final knobbings going. This is the last part. I'm not gonna glue it. I'm gonna glue this part, but not the other parts, because the other parts are gonna have to wait until I paint the model underneath. Even though you're not gonna see all of it, but I see it, and that's what matters to me. I see that part. I paint it. Okay, so let's see this thing here. So let's get this final little cleanup going. So far, no more bleeding. We down to 3 cuts. Okay, this side over here looks perfectly clean. That's it for this little sin of a knobbing here. Let's get you out jobbing. Okay, a sin of knobbing is done. And I have to see how this thing goes. Okay, it's the bottom thing here. So this little bottom bit is gonna go, okay, it has to somehow, has to fit in here somehow. Like that. Oh gosh, this is quite possibly the worst part. Is this part right here. Oh gosh, that's where it fits right in there like that. Like that. That's gonna be hard to get in there like that. Okay. Okay, so let me clean up this part and then we're gonna be done, okay? Okay. No bleeding. No more blood. Let's see. No more bleeding, no more bleeding, no more bleeding. Let's see. Okay. That's clean. Now I'm going to clean this a little bit here. Okay. Now we have to remove this little knobby over here. So this little knobby has to go. Okay. Yep, I think that I got all the parts cleaned up right now. Alright, so let's do this. Let's get this thing final glue going. And then I'm gonna say adieu. Good night. Tonight, the world. And then that's gonna be it for tonight. The final nubbing. Okay, the final glue for the night. Tonight is the night. Oh fudge. Oh fudge. Okay, so that's the arch. Okay. There you go. So that's that bit, and then this bit goes in here. And then Mr. Sniper is gonna be in the sniper hole. Sniper hole. He's gonna be in the sniper hole. There you go. So this is the final model of Fudge. So let me just get it all put together if you guys can see what the final model will look like. There you go. And I glue in this part because I'm gonna paint the model first and then glue this on top. So this is the final model here. Little sniper in a sniper nest under the arch, the protection of the Saint Celestine. Probably this is the remains of Saint Celestine. And this is it, you know. I'm gonna put it down. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart, so you guys can see what the final model looks like. Okay, so that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you had a good time in the chat below. That was completely unmoderated. Okay. All the parts are off of this sprue. Got extra screw, so this is gonna be it as we finish this model. Alright, and then I'm gonna not glue these two parts on it because I'm gonna do that myself later on. Okay, and then this is gonna be over here, and then I'm gonna be doing all the construction later. Okay, so later on we'll build this next. Okay, and then I'm gonna actually take this and glue it to something I can paint it. So I'm gonna show that later. Okay, but next I'll build this kit over here. Let me change cameras. Okay, see. It should do it. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can change cameras. This is the next model. It's gonna be these knights. Bloody heck! Come on. Okay, maybe I'm too bright. Let me see. There you go. Nope, and nope. Okay, so this is the next model I'm gonna build. So it's these two robots. Okay. Okay, come on, camera. Do your thing. There you go. There you go. That's good. So this is the next model I'm gonna build. Okay. Alright, so that's it for tonight, everybody. Good night.